Hey guys, I'm back. That's the news.
Aw, damn it. Oh,
Yeah.
come on. Where's the Mexican?
Imagine if Louis was in the hot tub stream too. Oh boy.
This right, he might be cleaning the pool.
Yeah. Actually, guys, if we hit 1 million subs, we'll try and also convince Louis to hop in the hot tub.
That won't require much convincing.
Fortnite added an AI Darth Vader using James Earl Jones' voice. Do you know anything about Star Wars?
Yes. James Earl Jones, legend voice actor. You've seen the memes of him. There's that famous meme where he has that really funny face at the Oscars. Just type in James Earl Jones meme.
This is him finding out the Fortnite AI Darth Vader clips.
Saying slurs in his voice.
Is he? That's a meme? No, that's not him.
No, that's just racial profiling right there.
Oh no. Oh shit, it's definitely not him. Crap. All right, guys. Louis gonna hop on the call here. Take over. I gotta leave another week. Anyways, other controversy, not mine. AI Darth Vader has sworn, said multiple slurs, threatened to kill someone in real life, said Pride Month is for... I'm not even reading that because YouTube will not be a fan of that sentence. Eliminated players on the same side as him for calling him daddy. Said Spanish is a language used by smugglers. Asked someone if they like Chun-Li's ass and made a tier list of races. So
let's go.
Where are these clips, bro? We need receipts.
To be clear, Fortnite and Disney made like an AI copy of James Earl Jones' voice, who's passed away. So it was done in close contact with his family, making sure that they're okay with it. Apparently, they gave the thumbs up. And now you have... Chun-Li's ass is jiggly.
Yeah, you don't know if the family's like regretting it or laughing their fucking ass off. It could be either one.
Some of the clips are very funny, I have to admit.
Well, we have some right here. Apparently the best moments.
I am neither a fucking AI nor these are still stealing these Hellcats, acquiring Hennessy and honey packs, edging and gooning. Hawk tour. This John Pork. Is he the goat now? These skibidi toilets. Are they some new form of rebel alliance?
You hit an emote for me?
Such frivolous displays are a weakness. I will not partake, Luke. The Force does not boogie. 2 headshots in swift succession. Kabi Lame. The Force is strong with you. Or is this the work of the resurrected King Vaughn?
Resurrected King Vaughn, the rapper that got shot dead. Resurrected King Vaughn.
What the fuck?
Why the fuck did it reference King Vaughn?
This is a bit of a trip. I'm getting some hot news off the press as well from basically I work at Iron Wildcat in our group chat that have said it has been patched. They didn't take it out, but they patched it.
Definitely limiting everything it can say.
Dude, I'd love to see the list of names and words it can't say. It's got to be in the thousands.
You know, get fucking shockwave. Get shockwave. Bye bye.
Silence. Nick.
Okay, wow.
There's no way you got him to say that.
So yeah, AI Darth Vader got cancelled.
A tier list of colors. Michael Myers. A curious request. White is acceptable. Brown, the color of mud and decay, is beneath notice. Yellow is reminiscent of cowardice. Does this satisfy your childish curiosity?
What you read that tier list, Brian?
Solid.
No, don't say that. What do you mean? Dude, you don't have AI to protect you. Actually, Brian isn't here this episode, neither am I. This is both AI, and we're going to patch our racism.
But Evan is a coward.
Freaking, fucking. Wow. Such vulgarity does not become you. Spanish. A useful tongue for smugglers and spice traders. Its strategic value is very well. Hawk tour. skibidi toilets. Are they some new form of rebel alliance?
Can you raise me up?
If Riz equates to mastery of the Force, apprentice, then my Riz is unquestionable. Or a farmer. Are you suggesting I concern myself with trivial aesthetics? Hatsune Miku, you inquire about mommy ASMR. Explain this phenomenon. Does it involve lullabies or some other form of psychological manipulation? Tell me. The gritty, is that some form of involuntary muscle spasm? Apprentice, I trust it does not indicate weakness.
The gritty being muscle spasms is one of my favorites.
Apparently even Ninja got in on it.
Okay. Gotta have to, bro. Darth Vader, is the low taper fade meme still massive?
Ninja, your fascination with fleeting trends is curious. Does it provide a tactical advantage I am unaware of?
Fleeting trends. It's over. It's done.
Basically called Ninja washed up. Let's go Darth Vader based.
What the fuck is a low taper fade?
It's a haircut. Was it low taper fade? There was a trend where people would be like drawn AI or whatever, real life, etc., where you'd give a certain person a low taper fade. And then there was another trend that came from that trend that was called massive.
And do you know what else is massive?
It's honestly, Brian, it's fine. It's fine. It's best you don't know.
And what's Ninja got to do with that?
It's all about him. The low taper fade thing, the massive, that was his trend. He was the face of it, you know? So basically Darth Vader just roasted him pretty good, not gonna lie. It was clean. Fortnite responded. We pushed a hotfix immediately and this shouldn't happen again.
What freaking fucking food is that, Darth Vader? Tell me.
Double down.
Freaking, fucking. Such vulgarity.
Loser fruit stream made Darth Vader swear Fortnite saw it. And then replied like, whoops.
She gets blamed for ruining it. Fucking Australians with their vulgarity.
They can't stop swearing those Aussies. I just love the idea and the image in my head of a social media manager just do 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 do. Darth Vader slurs. Big red button. We always wanted fans of all ages to continue to experience it. We hope that this collaboration with Fortnite will allow fans of Darth Vader and newer generations to share in the enjoyment. Yeah.
Skibidi toilet.
Oh shit. Small child. Oh boy, can't wait to play Fortnite today. Darth Vader AI.
Damn! Mom, I blew a Hey Ray, you're a huge who likes to pre-up right in their dirty full of people. Bugs Bunny was a not like at a bar. Anyway, this viral video is called Turtles, episode 1, and I turtles.
Why did he fucking say it the first time and then spell it the second? Dude, all YouTube was just built different, bro.
Ray William Johnson, man, was awesome. Doing your mom, doing your mom. His outro was doing your mom.
Also, Darth Vader AI.
You say you're a aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, Patreon is really going to be worth the money today. Patreon's very worth the money today.
There's a lot of censors in this one.
The event randomly ends up in Qatar, put on stage by President Trump to entertain the U.S. troops at I'm not gonna say it, air base.
Yeah, they said, dude, you want to go to the Middle East? And I'm like, the Middle East of what? Like, what do you even mean? You mean like Kentucky or what do you guys want? They're like, no, dude, the Middle East where the peace is. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, if you're hiring me to go over there and help with peace, then things are not good. It is not going well because, I'm on TMZ right now having a bar fight in Nashville, so I don't think...
All the soldiers are like, bar fight,
You guys put me on a tough week for peace, man.
Very random. I didn't even know that was a thing. Getting celebrities out to talk with army men.
Really? Really?
No. I knew there was some prison stuff where you'd have celebrities talk to prison people. I think I saw a clip of that long ago.
No, but like it goes back like, now I'm gonna make a bad reference. It's like Captain America Like they did a thing where back in the 40s they did for morality of troops. They would do shows and stuff like that in order to keep the morale for the boys.
Yeah,
up.
yeah, exactly.
But like WWE did, they used to always do a thing every year. They go out to Afghanistan or Iraq or wherever the soldiers were deployed, and they always do a show for the soldiers. So like they do stuff like that for the morale.
No, I like Qatar. They say there's no crime here. And I'm like, yeah, well, of course there isn't, right? There's no crime, right? It's also because you can't even tell who did it. They're like, who did the crime? You're like, the guy in the white, he's wearing the white, they're like a white guy. You're like, no, not a white guy. Just think like a raisin in the sun. You know, just like a, they're like, was his name Muhammad? You're like, yeah, it was. That's the guy. That's the guy who did it, you know? It's like this Ku Klux Klansman.
Ku Klux Sans.
That's the guy who did it, right? I thought that was kind of funny. Okay, thank you.
Dude, I like how he just beats himself up after.
I thought that was kind of funny. Ku Klux Sans is so good.
Yeah, I'm surprised he made it out of Qatar, to be honest.
Yeah, dude, I get here and the first thing they're like, welcome to Qatar. You can't be gay here. I'm like, what? I didn't plan on it. I'm not gay in my own country. I'm not gonna fly across the whole world just to be gay, you know. I'm not in the Navy.
All the soldiers.
Yeah, we're not gay. They're gay.
Fuck the
We're not
Navy.
gay. That's right. Damn right. You better get that straight. This is the National Bar.
I thought this was a gender reveal.
That didn't escalate much.
No, he shouldn't. Now, Theo shouldn't have grabbed him by the throat. But this
No.
guy, I can tell by the way he's dressed, bit of a twat. I'm sorry. He definitely strikes me as like overly intrusive, I guess is the word.
So first he like goes up, and then obviously
Theo
something
says
happened
something
here where
there. Closed it there. Closed that. No, I'm not interested.
Yeah. And then he keeps going on, and then he turns around and is like, okay, now I'm really annoyed. He kind of shouts something at him, and then that pissed him off. Yeah, it's just, you know, no real winners here. But hey, I get it, dude. If you were famous as Theo Von, and then this is the worst thing you've done, man, honestly, not bad.
No, not bad.
I'm not trying to say it's not trying to say you should do it, but it's like this guy probably gets bombarded. Donald Trump boards the 400 million luxury jet that the Qatar government gifted him. Bro, It took a minute. Dude, what a beauty. What a beauty. Customized as well. Yes. And there's toilet paper on his shoe? Bro, this has to be like...
Beautiful.
Is the toilet paper also photoshopped? 'Cause that would be very impressive.
No, it's real. That's great. That's awesome.
It was so subtle. Very nicely done. I love it. We don't cover politics on TNN anymore, mainly just through memes. What a U-turn to go from like pretty pro-Israel to
yeah. Listen, the man is rubber banding all over the place. Like I don't know where they stand.
Kind of a good thing though.
1 minute Zelensky's getting a bollocking in his office about not dressing properly, and then next you know they're in St. Peter's Basilica having a sit down. And the little chairs I'm so sorry about what happened. I'm so sorry. But the best one is the Hillary Clinton debate when they were going up for being president, him and Hillary, and it was like, she's friends with the Middle East where they're killing gay people. How could you be friends with people that do that? Then it cuts to, it's a beautiful gift, it's a beautiful plane. Like, what happened?
Biden gets cancer. All right. Former US President Joe Biden shares he is being diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer.
Prostate cancer, they can remove part of the prostate or the whole prostate, but it's an aggressive form, so I guess the main fear is of spreading.
It's already spread. I did actually read about that.
I feel like this was known before and they're only. Part of me thinks towards the end of his tenure, I think there was tests being done. I just have a feeling that this has been known about for a little
Prostate
while.
cancer is the easiest cancer to diagnose when it first starts and to watch it progress to bone metastasis. The PSA blood test show the rate of cancer cell growth. For even the most aggressive form, it is a 5 to 7 year journey without treatment before it becomes metastatic, meaning it would be malpractice for this patient to show up and be first diagnosed with this is what you're kind of getting at, Brian, with metastatic disease in May 2025. It is highly likely he was carrying a diagnosis of prostate cancer throughout his White House tenure, and the American people were uninformed.
Damn, holy shit, I was right. Well, not 100% confirmed, but yeah.
Yeah, like, don't they get health, fitness, all kinds of tests, the president? Like, they kind of have to.
Yeah, if you're telling me that their president wasn't going through rigorous testing throughout.
I feel bad because it's like, imagine going through 4 years of arguably one of the most divisive presidencies ever, and you got to deal with cancer at the same time.
And not tell people about it to make sure you put the people first and not make it about you.
Melania and I are saddened to hear Joe Biden's recent medical diagnosis.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Brian, let me read, Brian.
Fuck
we extend
off.
our warmest and best wishes to Jill and the family, and we wish Joe a fast and successful recovery.
2 days earlier, I heard him saying, like, you know, just like the things he says about Joe Biden, a coward, all the stuff in speeches, finds any excuse to put his name in there, and then suddenly they're saddened. Fuck off. I'm sorry. That's the biggest load of fucking hoo-ha.
Damn you! You think you can just back out because you're scared?
Kuwabara, this place is for mourning.
I'm not gonna leave. Not until he comes out of here and lets me fight him.
He can't do that.
I'm gonna beat you down, you punk! You hear me? Who do you think you are, huh? Dirty punk! Who am I gonna fight now?
I think the joke is that Trump wanted to run against Biden again in 2028 or something.
How?
It's just the internet, bro. It's just the internet humor. That's all it is. It's pretty lowbrow stuff. So, Brian's favorite politician, Marjorie Taylor. I've heard Brian talk about how much him and Pasta love Marjorie Taylor. Brian and Pasta have brunch together with mimosas and just talk about how much they fawn over Marjorie Taylor. They just love her. So I'm sorry, but she's so sympathetic, Brian.
She's the one that really just ruins the right side. Like it's just the extreme right. This and the other Gates fella, the one with the tits that rubbed up the Democratic fella in the theater, and they got chucked out. You don't remember that? We saw the video. They were having a bit of fun in the theater.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh,
I remember one time I went to the theater with you and other people were having fun.
Yeah, we watched Mad Max.
Dude, there was some crazy action going on a few seats for us. It was insane, dude.
I saw a clip there from Mad Max where the big guy, the main evil guy with the mask, he does a big speech and they pour the water down and all the starving people go for the water. And I was thinking, I think it was around this part of the movie, I looked to my left and saw a woman's vagina.
Anyways, very heartfelt message from Marjorie Taylor. The MSM is already actively laundering the reputation of a war criminal who oversaw the genocide of Palestinians whose selfish nature allowed Trump to win a second term. Joe Biden is an awful monster. Prostate cancer doesn't change that. Right. I'm just curious, out of all the people that have gotten really bad news or have died, has Hasan ever been like sympathetic? Like ever? Like
only when shit hits his fan would he want people to be sympathetic.
Flashback to 2022, Biden said he had cancer. What the fuck? Really?
And because it was a 4-lane highway that was accessible, my mother drove us, and rather than us be able to walk. And guess what? The first frost, you know what was happening? You had to put on your windshield wipers to get literally the oil slick off the window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up have cancer. And why can't for the longest time, Delaware had the highest cancer rate in the nation.
He did say it. No one kind of, I think it just kind of went under the radar.
Sleepy Joe just can't speak words properly these days.
Just a slip up. Bungie stole art for a new game. Marathon Alpha released recently, and its environments are covered with assets lifted from poster designs I made in 2017. Right, okay.
The likes of these things are normally outsourced to other companies. I was playing Oblivion, and my friend, who's involved in the Irish gaming scene, was telling me that their job basically was to kind of they're given shields and armor, and their job is to remaster the assets of the armor, and then they send it off to Bethesda that then take it. So it's not Bethesda that are redoing the armor. They'll outsource to other companies.
So let's say if you have, you have a regular thumbnail artist, but let's say you want like emotes made for Twitch streams. You don't need that person all the time, so you outsource that one single job to someone else.
For one job,
kind of gig.
And then I'll use them, but the thing is, I won't necessarily fact check that these emotes have not been duplicated from someone else. And that's what I think is happening here with Bungie. I don't think that they fully checked these assets because it's quite a minutia thing. It's stuff that's on like the wall and graffiti. So people are saying Bungie have done this. Now, is this a mistake on their part?
They have a comment here. Maybe they'll explain it. We immediately investigated a concern regarding unauthorized use of an artist's decals in Marathon and confirmed that a former Bungie artist included these in a texture sheet that was ultimately used in game. This issue was unknown by our existing art team, and we're still reviewing how this oversight occurred. We take matters like this very seriously, and they've reached out to the artist to discuss it and committed to doing well. Look, to be fair, they're getting it sorted. To be fair, they're not dragging their feet on it. As a matter of policy, we do not use the work of artists without their permission. To prevent similar issues in the future, we're conducting a thorough review of our in-game assets, specifically those done by the former Bungie artist, and implementing stricter checks. You know, he probably got fired because he was lazy and he was stealing shit. He was basically stealing shit. That's why he got fired.
The thing from college I learned, the best artists steal. So yes, graphic designers and graphic artists, they steal. They
I prefer the word, Brian, they take inspiration.
No, they steal.
No, they take inspiration.
Look at my logo.
Brian.
Look at my logo. They stole Kobe's logo and gave it to me, and I was like, that looks pretty cool. Didn't know. They steal.
This is the art director for Marathon, and I'll tell you what, man.
He's having a rough time.
He looks like 40 and 80 at the same time. That's rough, bro. Look, Brian, Gears of War. I love Gears of War. Gears of War Reloaded has been announced. Remastered with 4K resolution. Ooh, crossplay mode.
Cross progression.
Oh, wow. Damn, dude. I played this so fucking much. This one on the top right, I played this online. Like when I got my first job in the summer, all I did was trim grass, and then I'd get home, and after my first month of
chainsaw people's heads off.
Nah, dude, I love the sniper, dude. The sniper was the best shit ever. So satisfying getting a headshot in Gears of War and a sniper. I only played multiplayer. I didn't play the single player. Just played multiplayer. Just used the sniper and shotgun. Man, I was fucking cracked. I made friends with a bunch of black dudes. It was great.
And then I played single player and had an emotional roller coaster. I cried while chainsawing some monster's head off and crying.
I nearly got the N-word pass at 16. I was like, no, guys, I don't want to say it. It's not my place. I was very mature. No, I said, I'm joking. I didn't say it.
That explains the Nogla N-word compilations there.
No, I'm joking. But they were from Atlanta. It was like 4 black dudes from Atlanta. They loved gaming with me.
You're like that kid in like TV shows, the one white kid that lives in the black neighborhood that they
yeah, it was me playing Gears of War, bro. Quick fire news. YouTuber Outdoor Boys says he's leaving YouTube to live a normal life. 12 million subs, man. Dude, look at that mountain back there. That's a crazy mountain. I was like, is that real? This is such an insane background.
So many late nights editing and packing and unpacking, camping with pneumonia, building log cabins while injured. But it's been a tremendous adventure, and it's allowed me to provide for my family while making wonderful memories with my wife and kids. But even good things can be taken too far, and I think I'm starting to reach that point. My wife and I, we both have real concerns about what this will do to our family if I keep growing my YouTube channel at this pace. And the time to stop is before this problem gets so out of hand that my family and I can't live normal lives. Now, there's more than one reason for making this decision, and I still enjoy making videos, I still enjoy going on adventures, but it's time to start focusing on other things. And that's what I'm going to be doing. For one thing, I've got 3 little boys who all want to be YouTubers, including my oldest son, Tom, who's got his own channel, the Outdoor Tom YouTube channel.
There you go.
Dude just got 4 million subs before me. Mother bitch.
Outdoor Tom.
834K.
Damn. We making the wrong content. Guys, when we hit 1 million subs, we're doing a camping stream. We're doing a camping stream.
4 months ago, he got 7.6 million views. 6.9.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. These dudes are behemoths.
This guy had like different issues getting so popular. I think one of the issues is just getting recognized literally everywhere because he blew up an insane amount.
He seems like a very like sweet, normal, well brought up guy. Also a real family man. I can imagine him not feeling comfortable with his kids out, you know, the family out, and then getting recognized. It's a little.
But then there is the Outdoor Tom one, and that's going to continue the legacy, you could say, right?
Yeah.
And he said he's only going to be gone for a while, however long that means. That could be, you know, but it's really hard to like leave YouTube for a long time and come back, Louis. This guy's really big, man. I'm not sure if I'd be able to step away from this. 15 million subs, and he's getting, yeah, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'd be like, what kids? What? What kid? I don't, kids? Wife? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, they seem to live a very happy life. If they're in Alaska or somewhere, I think they're sorted financially. You know, it doesn't seem, it's not like they're living in...
These are some crazy trips. Arctic Circle, Australia, like he's like Hawaii. These are not like short trips. This is like me and Brian hopping on Discord doing some Minecraft. This is next level fucking effort and skill, etc. So it's like for him to go off on a trip on his own, he's not just hopping him for a day down the road. He's probably gone like a week at least. That would definitely impact the wife. The wife would be like, your sons barely see you. We see you maybe 2 weeks out of the year or the month.
I feel like they had a scare that they haven't really alluded on, and then the wife is like, you could die.
But I want to spend more time helping him with his channel and preparing him to be an adult, which is going to be in less than 6 years.
Yeah,
but
I
I've
respect
spent so
it.
much
Great
time
choice.
focusing on me and my family and growing my business. It's time to step back and focus on helping other people for a change. And I'm excited to see where that takes me. This is going to be my last video for a while.
Honestly, respect, bro. What a cool guy. This is like 9/11 for people that can't eat dinner without YouTube. Anyway, Hasan, CBP claim got debunked. So I know you covered a bit of Hasan last week, Brian, and the comment section really loved your opinion.
No, one dude completely took my shit out of context. I don't know Hasan. Nogla knows Hasan. I don't care about the guy. I don't look into him. And then everyone's saying he's defended. I was like, he did? And then I'm guessing he did.
You want to see that clip?
I think it was a bit shitty of some of you to try and take that and then tweak my words as if I'm defending other things that he's done or said. I'm literally just talking about the situation that was at hand there. As if I have the encyclopedia of all of his streams in my head.
Patrick Henry College is like doing one good thing, which is that like, if you have these fucking millionaire, billionaire, wasp fail sons, at least taking them out of other colleges so they can only do date to other billionaire, millionaire fail daughters is like, in some respects, you know, from a utilitarian perspective, of course, a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like taking these guys and putting them in a pen with one another is ultimately getting them away from the broader society.
So that's one of them. There's more, but that's one of his. Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Yeah. And so to be clear, I don't give a shit about this guy. Okay? So anyone saying I'm a defender or something, no, I'm talking about people in general.
Trust me, Brian has privately said things to me that confirms that he is not a Hasan fanboy. Don't worry, okay?
The total runtime of it was like 2 hours, which was definitely faster than I thought it was going to be.
How long did it last?
America.
How long did it last?
The whole process took over about 2 hours. And they went back and forth. Like there was a point where he asked me all these questions. Like,
so how long was the interview?
Oh, I don't fucking know, dude. I have no idea. He's I think they did a.
I mean, you probably weren't counting.
They did like a timeline assessment, and I think they like added some time to like when the plane landed or something. I don't fucking know. Like, who gives a shit?
Oh, damn. Apparently this guy made a big-ass graph. All right, so there's the flight. Landed at 4:22 p.m. EST. He mentioned sky priority, so, you know, obviously Hasan has to be priority. Gets off the plane, walked to the customs, texted Lolo when he was waiting for secondary screening agents. 4:58 p.m., Lolo tweeted about looking for a lawyer. Hasan waited in the CBP, designated secondary screening area, for his interview. I've actually been, according to Hasan, I've been detained as well, guys. When I was going to Canada for like a Ubisoft event, and it was like a sponsorship thing, I think for Honor. I literally don't know why they detained me, because after they talked to me for like a minute, they were like, okay, bye. And it was only like maybe, I think it was maybe there max an hour, I think, right? Hasan likes to paint this situation like he was detained because he's a political victim, which kind of is where his brain naturally goes to, because online he gets a lot of shit, so his victimhood complex is fucking, his stats are maxed. He opens up Twitter and he's getting shit on, bro. There's another viral clip of him saying something and then it's out of context, and that's the scapegoat. After the first part of the interview, the agent left, went away for 30-40 minutes. The total runtime of it was like 2 hours, and then 5:30 p.m. EST, it's okay, I'm out, lol. So he said it was over 2 hours, but it was only an hour. I would say that would feel like over 2 hours to me. I'm not gonna lie. From an emotional standpoint, that would have felt like over 2 hours, but damn, was it fucking not even close. The Department of Homeland Security responded.
So you have the Department of Homeland Security saying this didn't happen. You have lawyers saying this didn't happen, or like it probably was not as bad as what it was indicated. You have them going through and making like a detailed chart of like the timeline of how it actually wasn't 2 hours. Like there are a lot of holes in this story, and I want to see the fucking clip. I do.
Apparently they have the footage of the interview. Yeah, so people want it released. People want it released. They're like, government, release the clip. Release the clip, government.
Yes.
I don't know if they're legally allowed to do that, but you can see the Department of Homeland Security is like, this is nothing but lying for likes. Claims that his political beliefs triggered the inspection are baseless. Our officers are following the law, not agendas. Damn, fucking roasted.
The Middle Earth deserved the 2 towers, dude. Do you know what? If they put the orcs and the dark elves in like a cage, well, it's better for the bigger circle that they just, you know, armor each other.
Oh my god, dude. It's so good, bro. Earth is healing itself. From 2011 to 2020, the Antarctic ice sheet lost 142 gigatons of ice per year. Good news is from 2021 to 2023, they allegedly gained 108 gigatons of ice per year. Let's just get it. Let's just enjoy this. I think we need a bit of a cleansing. A positive cleanse. Ooh.
Oh man.
Damn, that's blue. Yeah, this is where Outdoor Boys was. Outdoor Boys will watch this and be like, all right, sons.
You just see, you just see the ship come by and there's Outdoor Boys just standing there looking.
Walrus in the back. Damn, that's so good. That one kind of looked like a wolf. Look at that head on it.
I was gonna say, yeah, that looks like a dog.
Yeah. You saw it too.
Yeah, we both saw it. I was like,
damn.
Is that a dog?
All right, awesome. What the fuck did Trump tweet an hour ago that got 140,000 likes? Just completed my 2-hour call with President Vladimir Putin of Russia. I believe it went very well. Russia and Ukraine will immediately start negotiations toward a ceasefire, and more importantly, an end to the war. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The conditions for that will be negotiated between the two parties, as it can only be, because they know details of a negotiation that nobody else would be aware of. The tone and spirit of the conversation were excellent. If it wasn't, I would say so now rather than later. Russia wants to do a large-scale trade with the United States when this catastrophic bloodbath is over, and I agree. There's a tremendous opportunity for Russia to create massive amounts of jobs and wealth. Its potential is unlimited. Likewise, Ukraine can be a great beneficiary on trade. In the process of rebuilding its country, negotiations between Russia and Ukraine will begin immediately. I have so informed President Vladimir Zelensky of Ukraine, Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Commission, President Emmanuel Macron of France. Okay, the Vatican. What? The Vatican, as represented by the Pope, has stated that it would be very interested in hosting the negotiations. What happened while we were reacting, Brian? The fuck? Dude.
W Pope.
Dude, imagine the Pope in the middle of a Putin and Zelensky negotiation. That'd be insane, dude.
That'd be incredible for the Catholic Church helps aid ending a war. That'd be pretty good
you know
for
what? I know
religion.
I know you're kind of like anti-Trump, and there's a lot of people that are anti-Trump too. But one thing that I've kind of noticed about this that actually shows, and I know he's in his 80s, but shows kind of maturity, is that it's not Trump trying to like, okay, I'm in the meeting between the two of them. He's just letting them deal with it and getting them in the meeting, but saying, Ukraine, I'll do all these really good things if you get in a meeting with Russia, and Russia will do all these really good things if you get in a meeting with Ukraine, and if you both agree, you'll get all these great things. It's kind of like the way I would view America in this situation is kind of like a dad when you got two sons fighting, and it's like, guys, shut up and we'll go get ice cream. You know, it's like that simple fucking fix. It's like the fast fix. It's like, you guys both say sorry and we'll go get ice cream. All right, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like that strategy, which is ironically quite successful on a larger scale. So I don't know. I think it's kind of a sign of maturity if you step back, because I feel like Trump 8 years ago would have been like, no, I have to do everything 100% so I can take all the credit no matter what.
I'm gonna say, I'm like, do you think no one else has tried to, you know, initiate peace? There's been peace talks for how long? And then he has one conversation. It's my fault that they're ending the war. You're welcome. I did it.
But if it actually ends after this, you can say he contributed and influenced it.
Hear me out. Do you not think if he got wind that there was negotiation, their talks were actually going along very well, he strikes me as the kind of person that if he got murmurs of like, oh, we actually think we've struck some kind of successful line of
you
conversations.
Think he's
actually go
in
towards
before someone else solves the problem? That's called a straw man, Brett. It's a straw man. It's the definition of a straw man.
Well, yeah, give him the Nobel Peace Prize. He deserves it.
If he gets one, it would be kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Who cares if fucking Ukraine and Russia are gonna stop having war? We gotta watch this Instagram reel.
Just the elephant in the room. You probably want to know why I got these shades on, right? Yeah, because I look like a famous person that's in a lot of trouble right now.
Take the shades off. Take the shades off. Hold on. Take them off. So we get...
All I'm going to say, he's been a bad boy.
He does. Definitely the eyes and the eyebrow.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, shit. Doc Hammond is great too. He looks like Diddy with Kanye's head.
Y'all see this shit, right? This shit was fun in the 90s. That shit ain't fun no more.
Diddy's got to be like, hey, can we swap bodies? Like, dude, how much for you to take the hit? Just lose like 20 pounds and fucking see you in court. We'll just do a swap in the bathroom. I'll get your clothes, you get mine. Here's all my kids' names and the things they like. It's just Diddy's seeing a way out right now. Stole a sausage. Yo, what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
I'll arrest your ass.
Oh, he was taught to learn how to refuse food. They brought the dog to apologize to the child. This is so wholesome. They would have shot it in America.
The child or the dog?
You don't know, bro. You don't know. That's the crazy thing.
The child stole from the dog.
No, what would have happened is they would have sued the police force and got 10 million because a hot dog was stolen and emotionally traumatized their child.
Yeah, emotionally
they
traumatized.
Got 10 million,
yeah.
And somehow the dog was racist. Oh, it got 2 sausages. That's crazy. Oh, I gave one of them to the dog. Oh, that's just so nice. Oh, man. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, that's adorable. China is so evil. China, it's just such an evil communist state. It's the worst.
That child was there against his will.
Next one's going to be, you know what? The N-word. You know what the N-word is, right?
Nuclear.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the clarification.
It's the N-word. That's a very nasty word, right? In a lot of ways. The N-word used in a nuclear sense, that's the worst thing that can happen.
And then an N-word used in another sense. Second worst thing that could happen. Why doesn't he just call it nuclear or nuke? He has to call it the N-word.
I feel like he's so disassociated from reality that he doesn't like. You know the N-word, don't you? Nuclear.
The fucking interviewer was definitely thinking of a different N-word. 100%.
But luckily he knew the context of the conversation. It's like, nuclear? That's right. It's a horrible, nasty word. Beats the sweat off the interview.
Can't believe my friend was about to call me a very heinous word. It made me freeze in place to ironically be frozen in place. Not even my 3 monkey teammates who happened to be named... What the fuck, Louis? Who happened to be named Marcel could do anything to help. I'm shocked. What the fuck happened while I was not playing Mario Party with you guys?
Well, you see. Okay, get him. Just fucking go.
Ah, you're such a fine. Oh, yes! Yes, you did it! Good job! I almost said it! I almost said it! You guys did it in perfect the nick of time, I went to say.
Dude, nearly Dude, you nearly said both of them.
That's just great work by me. I was just
great
nailed the execution on that.
And we get to end this on a bit of fan art. Beetlejuice is the Terminator. Crossover we never thought, but damn we get. This is so good, the B800.
What you got? The B8, the Beatinator?
That sounds like some sort of like wife beater or masturbator. Like that sounds heinous, dude.
I was gonna say some kind of sex toy.
Yeah, could be that. I don't get anything good when I hear Beatinator. Although I wouldn't be surprised if Brian printed this shit out and put it on his wall.
I already have a big giant thing of Beetle in my gym.
Well, that's it, folks, for today's TNN. We want to thank a couple of supporters on the Patreon Discord, such as Jeffrey, not Dahmer, It's Ya Boy, and Iron Outlaw. And you know what? We'll throw it in there, but I am Arab. Appreciate you as well. We hope you enjoyed.
Hit the end of the video, like, subscribe, and all the good stuff. The end.